You know what a lot of people don't know, and I just really found out recently, thanks to knowing you, Barbara, is at the rich people parties, like the Henry Kissinger house, you are not seated with your spouse.
No. It's not just rich people parties. They had more than 40 people. If you have 40 people, you usually have place cards and so forth, and they feel that you're with your spouse all the time, and maybe you'd like to meet someone new. I think that's fine.
I think it's fine too, but I'm just saying that that's what rich people do. Normal people have a barbecue, macaroni and cheese, and casserole with a plastic plate. And, you know.
You feel bad.
Don't feel bad. I'm just saying that that's how you guys...
Yeah, if you have a buffet, that's great. But if you're having 40 people, it's hard to have people saying, well, where do I sit?
I like the place sitting. I just don't like being separated from Tim.
To do that.
Because couples go into parties with like a strategy. You know what I mean? You have like it's time to go now. And then if they're sitting next to you, if you don't want to eat what's in front of you, they know, okay, she doesn't like potatoes, so I'm going to eat her potatoes.
It's nice to meet someone new, though. You're eating potatoes with your husband every night. The only time I've seen it where they have husbands and wives together, I went to a party a couple of years ago in California, in Los Angeles, where a big star's wife was seated, all the women were seated next to their husbands. So the husbands, again, were leaning over their wives to talk to the other men. And I said, why do you all sit next to each other? And the women said, because nobody pays us attention when we're here with our husbands, because the husbands were the big stars.
Interesting.
Well, that could be true if the wife is the big star, too. They'll ignore the husband.
Well, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
But maybe did he get a cop a feel, at least with
who?
The guy with the German. The German. It's like, you know, it's like... I mean, maybe.
I do want to say that it was a lovely dinner.
It's very lonely in Germany.
No, they were them nice.
Here come the letters. You better get ready. That was a German accent. You're in trouble.
I'm sorry. I
apologize ahead of time. Didn't matter that he was German. Okay, didn't matter just that he was rude.
I went to dinner with Meg Ryan, who I haven't seen in a while, because we did that.
Is she a rich person or a poor person?
She's a rich person.
Well, she's a rich person, but she's not a rich person like Barbara's friends. Like,
you don't want my friends.
It's not a mean thing to say. Is it mean?
No, it's not. My friends are not all rich, for God's sake.
No, I'm just saying that when Meg has a party, like she threw me my party for Parker Shower, there's not place settings, and you know.
I go to parties where there aren't place settings, but there are big parties where there are place
Can I
settings.
just say something? Yes. The president of Czechoslovakia, he probably has less money than Meg Ryan and you.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't got that much money. It's not about money. It's about his position.
I think you're right. But what I just meant is she's more sort of, normal. Let's go to the mall.
My friend's normal, and let's go to the mall.
Well, that's stretching it, but still, no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But I mean, I've been there. The president of Czechoslovakia and Henry Kissinger, that's not normal. Hang around and have buffalo wings.
But you have to remember the kind of, that these are people I've known through my work. And
You know what it is with your people, Barbara? Let me tell about her people.
Flag on the play, go.
Hang on, no one that we've talked about being at dinner right now is normal, except for like.
Wait a second, I've been to her house for dinner at these parties.
Yes.
And they are not all the way you think they are. She's had Nora Ephron, who's a very regular and a lot of fun.
Yes.
She's rich too.
I have girlfriends. We serve macaroni. I almost always serve.
You have burgers.
I have burgers.
I take it back. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying for me it's like a new culture of experience. Like, honestly, the first really ritzy apartment that I've been in my life was yours. One of those sort of, it was fantastic. All this real works of art on the wall and Julian Schnapp. Why is that bad? Listen, I'm rich too. I'm copping to it. I am rich. I'm saying it.
Okay, fine.
I'm very rich. No, it's good. It's not bad.
What happened this conversation?
I'm very not rich and popping to it.
I do not have Picassos. I do not have Miros. I have a picture of hers. I have some very pretty paintings. I have a pretty apartment.
When did this turn negative? We need Dr. Phil. All I was saying is,
Imagine like two people who have a lot of money arguing about who's poorer.
No, I never said I was poor. Honey, I have more money than a human needs. I'm saying that right now. I really do. But I just think it's a very fascinating kind of culture that when you go into these apartments on Fifth Avenue and they're fantastic and they've got it's like a whole to me it's like going to a museum or something.
I would think if I went to a beautiful mansion on Star Island in Florida, I would feel very much the same way.
Honey, that is a movie star house. Make no mistake. That is the house
Who owns that one?
Me.
Oh, that's your house.
to not use the paper plate.
I have parties where I don't have place cards, and I serve hot dogs and ham. I mean, well, I guess what's bothering me is there's a picture of my being very elite.
No,
with the place
that's
cards
not what I
and
mean
that's
at
not the
all.
way I live.
Barbara, that's not what I'm saying. Let's hold hands and sing Kumbaya, everybody. I would just like to say, can I just have a moment?
Yes.
After much prayer and counsel, I have decided that I won't be coming back to The View. No, I'm kidding. That was just a little comedy. That was a joke. Barbara! Where's the gun? Where's the gun?
Say you were kidding.
I am kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
know I love you.
All right.
Just wait a second. This is exactly like Christmas, like with family.
This is the reason we are on Extra and Access and ET every night.
This is what they're going to take out of it. Tomorrow we are going to read Barbara Waters and Rosie O'Donnell got into a whole fight about whether or not Barbara was richer than Rosie. And Rosie said she was not coming back to The View. That's what we're going to read
And
tomorrow.
then it's going to say, and she hates all Asian people about me, because apparently, that's in the news too.
Now and just go there in the second hot topic.
Oh, well, let's just take a break because I see the C for commercial, and that's what it means on this show. Rich or poor, with name tags or not, sit with your spouse or don't, we still have a commercial. Back with Hot Topics after this, and Bette Midler's on today, so don't go anywhere.